30,000 likes on this video where we basically make this the best gaming PC. I think a bunch of these things still might work. We're gonna try the other. We got a European plug. Holy hell on earth. Hey, what's up ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy and welcome back to another video. If you're not already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button down below. Today, not only are we gonna be unboxing some products from Wish like we normally do, but we're actually gonna be taking those products and attempting to build something that I personally have never ever built before or even looked into building, so I have no idea what I'm doing. But seeing as I have all this free time on my hand, just like some of you guys do, I figured we'd try learning a new skill, and that skill is learning how to build a PC, but with Wish parts. So I went on Wish, I bought a bunch of different parts that you would use to build a computer. They've all arrived, or at least most of them have. We did have to get one or two from Amazon because they just didn't come in with everything going on. So a couple of them are from Amazon, but most of them are from Wish. I'll be sure to let you guys know what's what. And we're gonna use those to try and build a gaming PC, or well, I guess just a PC, and we'll see how good it is, if it actually works. We do need another computer in the office for one of our other editors, Brady. And if you guys wanna see more computer or PC build related content, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below anything you wanna see in particular. We could try building the ultimate gaming setup here in the office. I think that'd be pretty fun. But with that being said, let's take a look at some of our products. All right guys, things haven't been going very smoothly, so I'm just taking a little bit of a break. And with that being said, I think it's a perfect time to say thank you to our sponsor for today's video, Epic Games. Epic Games has recently partnered with the popular app House Party to bring Fortnite trivia to their video group chat. With the House Party app, you can play games with up to 8 of your friends, including Quick Draw, Heads Up, and Trivia. Not to mention, House Party is free to download. It's available on iOS, Android, Chrome, and Mac operating systems, so be sure to check out my link down below in the description and download House Party today. Once you've downloaded, it's super easy to get started. Let me show you. So as you guys can see, I've got quite a few friends already on the app because I've actually been using this for over a month. So right now, I haven't been able to see my friends for a while, so I'm gonna give my friend a call right now. We're gonna test out this new Fortnite trivia.
Yo, what's good?
Hey, Swayze, baby. There we go. Let's go. Who is known as the golden... Oh, you know this one. Oh.
Are you dumb? Easy.
Is that it? Did you win?
That's a dub.
Ah! This is the perfect way to connect with your friends, play some games together while continuing to stay safe and practice social distancing. Thanks again to Epic Games for sponsoring the video. Be sure to download House Party. The link is down below in my description. I think the first thing we should check is the case. I'm also gonna just add a little bit of a disclaimer here. As I said, I have no idea what I'm doing, so this first part is gonna be a little bit cringe because I don't know if anything is good, bad, ugly, or even usable. I'll hopefully learn more as I go. Let's see what our case looks like. I think this was like 95 bucks if my memory is correct. Oh, it looks pretty lit. Okay, so this is our case. It's a test start. I don't know, I've never heard of the brand. Little magnetic filter on the top here, I guess. I don't know if it's a filter or not. We got 3 USB ports, mic, headset, power, LED. Overall, looks pretty cool. In terms of functionality, I don't know what you're looking for when it comes to a good case, but we'll probably find out as we go along. And also, be sure to let me know in the comment section if there's anything you think I should know. I know a lot of you guys know more about this than I do, so I'm always happy to learn. All right, this is, I'm pretty sure from Amazon. It's a Republic of Gamers ROG 8450F gaming motherboard. No idea if this is good, bad, ugly. I think it's a decent motherboard at least. Now this I have to be careful with. As I understand it, I could mess this up. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do actually? I'm gonna put it back in here until we're ready to start putting this together. I'm not gonna take it out. That's the smart choice. We're gonna leave that on the side here. We'll see what else we got. Now this is from Wish, and this is one of our peripherals, our keyboard. I got it in like a silver white. I think it lights up blue if my memory is correct. Definitely a different vibe than what I'm used to, but it's still pretty interesting looking, different kind of font. They have it very Star Trek-y, futuristic looking vibes. I'm interested to see what it looks like when it's all lit up, but let's see what goes with it. We got 250 gigs of memory right here. Okay, we do have this here. This is the headset, which we also got with Wish. This all came as like one group. So it was keyboard, headset, and mouse. Damn, these things are intense. They're massive on my head. Quality seems okay, actually. It is an interesting colorway, gold and white. I don't know how it'll match up with everything, but it did come together, so I'm guessing it matches up decently. I think it was honestly around like $55 for the keyboard, the mouse, and the headset. So if they're decent, that's a good deal. Now, where is my mouse? Okay, we got our mouse. Holy Holy shit. It's a left-handed mouse. Oh no, it's a right-handed mouse. Okay, so here's the mouse. You guys can see. Again, very futuristic Star Trek vibes. If that's what you're into, that's pretty dope. It looks kind of like an Overwatch mouse. It isn't Overwatch, but it looks very close. It's an Operatal? I don't know how to pronounce that. Operatal gaming mouse. Got a whole bunch of little buttons. We've also got, I don't know what this is here for on the side, but it looks like there's two little inputs of some kind on either side. I have no idea what those are for or if you can add something to it. With that being said, this is our full kind of peripheral setup. Pretty interesting looking, I would say. What do we have next? Oh, these are a pair of Beats. Some knockoff Beats that I accidentally put in with the wrong pile of stuff. From our buying all the Beats on Wish video, these are, yikes. These are worse than any of the ones we had in that video. But if you haven't already, be sure to check it out. It's a pretty interesting video. These are really, really bad. I'm kind of happy we didn't. Did they just break up? Anyways, we have here some more memory, two 8GB from XPG. Now I can't remember if this was from Wish or not. Two 8GB memory. What do you call these? I'm gonna say RAM, that's my guess. Again, can't remember if it's from Wish or not, but I'll confirm that and I'll let you know in the edit. It's from, all right, what next? Oh, what is this? Caution sensitive electronic devices. I don't know. Is this the CPU? No, this isn't the CPU. I'm scared to open this. We'll figure out what it is later. This one is definitely from Wish, whatever that is. Okay, we've got our power supply. It doesn't really give you much information about the product. Core 2 Windows Vista, 20 plus 4 pin. No idea what any of that means. Okay, we've got our fans. One fan, two fans. These are from Wish as well, the fans. And three, we got 3 fans. And to top it all off, we got our Spiderman 3 mouse pad, you know, for the vibes. Yes, and this is our CPU, which we did end up having to order off of Amazon. Ryzen 5 2600. We did try and buy one of these off of Wish, but I think it's not gonna come in for a little while longer. And well, I'm kind of just keen on putting this PC together, but I think we have all of our parts. I'm not sure though. I really am not. So I'm gonna do some research, start watching some videos as you can on YouTube, try and learn a thing or two, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do our best to put this thing together. I'm gonna time it. We'll see how long it takes for me to learn how to build a computer from scratch starting now. Okay, so I did a little bit of research. Turns out we are missing one piece, the hard drive, but we can still put most of it together and then hopefully we'll get a hard drive from Amazon tomorrow. We just forgot to order it. But first things first, I need to apparently plug in my hard drive. I'm gonna also be watching a tutorial on my phone to kind of walk me through this because I don't wanna die today. It's not high on my list of things to do. I should be fine as long as I just follow the necessary precautions. So I gotta plug in the power supply. I don't have a wrist strap to use, so I'll just have to touch it every once in a while and try and keep that in mind. These are things you figure out when you're trying to build a PC. Interesting stuff. I'm excited. I feel like this is actually gonna be kind of cool. It's just like putting Lego together. Can't be that hard. It was only a 40-minute video. I should be able to do this. All right, we ran into our first little issue here. We got a European plug. A little minor error when placing our order from Wish. I guess, feel like I would have said US plug, but I might have forgot. I'll be back. Okay, folks, so I managed to take one of the power supply cords from our 3D printers, and I think it's gonna work. So I'm gonna plug this in now as I've been instructed by the pros. Then turn it on. Next thing we want to do, the motherboard. Okay, that's this right here. Again, the motherboard we're using is a ROG Strix 8450F gaming motherboard from Republic of Gamers. So let's pop this open. I'm nervous. Got some stickers. These I know how to use. I'm a little nervous right now. I hope I don't mess this up. Now we need our CPU, which is our AMD Ryzen 5? Is that what that? I don't know. Man, this looks intimidating, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I know a lot of you have probably done this, and it is, from everything I've seen, this isn't actually that hard to do, but it is still intimidating. Like, this looks like some next level Matrix shit to me because I've never done it before. Okay, so this is our processor as far as I believe. I know we need this as well. This will keep our processor cool. I don't really know. So there's a little golden triangle on this, and apparently we're supposed to line this up with something. I'm just gonna put it in this way because I feel like this is the right way. Yeah, okay, it goes in that way nice and easy. Wiggle it around, close this back down, lock it into place. Step number one, I think is complete. I really don't know, but I think it's complete. I'm pretty amped about that. We've got our CPU in the motherboard. Now what? Okay. Okay, now we're gonna install our RAM. We have two 8GB RAM cards. Is that right? I don't know. Okay, we're in. All right, we got one in, and we're gonna do the same with the second one. Okay, we got both of them in. Step number 2, potentially, hopefully complete. I really don't know if I've broken anything yet, but it's definitely a possibility. So time to install our M.2 SSD. We got a MX500 from Crucial. I think this was from Wish too. Okay, so we gotta find the M.2 slot. I think that's one right there. Let me see how far it goes across so that we can install our mounting post. So 80 millimeters, I believe, is how long it is. So we're gonna install that. How am I supposed to I'm supposed to use my hand to put this in? This is the tiniest screw I've ever seen in my life. If you say so. We can do this. We can do this. We can't do this. There's no way. There's gotta be some type of little screwdriver thing we can use. Yo, do you have to be a surgeon to do this? What's going on? This is the smallest screw ever made. Okay, we got it in. Okay, that's all right. Whew. That was the hardest thing so far. So we're gonna insert this. Why does it look so much easier? All right, so basically we just have to pop this in. It's gonna be a little horizontal vibe. Then we're gonna bring it down and we screw it in. Okay, we got our M2 SSD installed, I think. I really don't, like, I don't know. I have no clue. There's nothing that's like popping up like green. Congratulations, you did it correctly. So far, 3 steps done. Who knows, maybe I am on my way to becoming a computer tech building pro. Probably not. Okay, so the next step, we have to install our cooler. We do have thermal compound here, but we already have some on our heatsink, so we should be good to just install it straight away. I don't know why I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about. I'm just literally regurgitating what I'm hearing in the videos. Okay, so we got the screws out on either side of our CPU. Does this sit on top or do we need to get rid of it? I don't know. I guess this manual's here for a reason. We should probably read it a little bit. Aha, CPU heatsink and fan assembly type 1. Don't know which type we have. Type 2, we have type 2, okay. It's like IKEA furniture, baby, it ain't that hard. So you unscrew and remove the plastic pieces. Then we screw these ones in. Okay, pretty simple. Okay, lining everything up. I think we're good. Now we just screw it back in. Where are you, screwdriver? Okay, cool. Look at me, I'm figuring things out on my own. All right, guys, so I managed to get the rest of the motherboard set up, I think, but before we actually put it into the PC case, I'm going to test it out and make sure everything works. So I got a monitor right here. I've plugged in the power supply. We're gonna connect the monitor and see what happens. Okay guys, it's day 3 of attempting to build this Wish PC, and this has been a bit of a mess for multiple reasons. One, it's taken me longer, so I keep running out of memory, and then I accidentally deleted some footage, and I don't know what I deleted yet because I haven't gone through all the footage. But essentially, I'll just give you guys an update so that you know what's going on and what happened, even if we lost footage or whatever. Like I said, it's just been a mess. So currently, as you guys can kind of see, we've got the motherboard inside the case. Certain parts are hooked up, but we have to screw it in. We didn't have any screws. Case decided not to come with any screws. We managed to get the computer on and running. We got into the BIOS through the monitor here, which was very relieving because I've been struggling a lot. And the reason for all of our struggles was this here power supply. So basically what happened is I put everything together, and then with some help, I troubleshooted because it wasn't working. Basically it would turn on and then shut off after like 3-4 seconds, pretty much every time. That was the furthest we managed to get. So what I did was I removed this here graphics card, which is the one we bought from Wish, and I took one out of my actual computer that I use for work here every day, put that in. I was even about to take the RAM out of that computer and put this in, but basically everything we tried didn't work. And then I realized maybe because this power supply came from China, it's geared to be either European or North American in terms of the output. And so I noticed on the back here, there's this little red switch, and it was switched to 220 or 230 or something like that, which means it was outputting more power than the motherboard was ready for. And I think that's why I just kept shutting off as a safety mechanism. So we did about, you know, a day and a half worth of troubleshooting when all we needed to do was flip this switch to the different voltage, and as soon as we did that, everything worked. So everything should be working now, but we've got to put it into the actual computer case and install Windows and then turn it on. So that's what we're hopefully gonna do successfully and smoothly now. I think we have it mostly set up. We are only using 2 fans instead of 3 because I don't have screws, and they didn't give me any screws with the fan. But anyways, I don't know if this is gonna work because there's still a few other parts that we added in, and obviously I've been messing around with things a lot, so there's still questions. I'm just really praying that this works right now, because this is the end of another 5-6 hour session, and we're on day 3. Okay, plug you in. Let's do it. The fans are working. It's a good sign. Please show me the BIOS. Yes! Ah! Yes! I could cry. I could actually cry. Okay, any errors? Got any errors for me? No? I think we're good. I'm gonna do some TikTok dances. All right, I'm gonna put the rest of the, outer parts of the case back together, and then we're gonna install Windows and try using our Wish computer. All right, baby. The computer is in its case. Here, I'm gonna turn it on just to show you guys what it looks like from the inside. I don't think this is, like I said, I've never done this before, so my cable management is probably pretty poor. Overall, it's probably not the prettiest looking machine on the inside, but it is my first machine, and for that reason, it's special, okay? Take a look, folks. Take a look inside. There's not much. There's really not much in terms of like anything. There's no real LED lights. We got a little bit coming from the power supply. That's about it. Like I said, not the sexiest PC you've ever seen. It's not bad. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Be generous, be nice. It's like I said multiple times, first time ever doing this, and I think I did make it quite a bit harder on myself because, well, as you guys know, I bought a bunch of the products from Wish, and it wasn't necessarily the easiest way to approach building your first gaming PC, but nonetheless, we're done. Well, not quite done. I'm going to bring this computer because it's gonna be our editor Brady's computer when all of this passes. He's gonna use it to edit videos, so I'm gonna bring it over to his setup and get it set up, put Windows on it, and test it out. Maybe break it in with a little gaming session, and I'll see you guys then. Brady, now that I'm sitting in this chair, I feel like we also need to get you a better chair, because this is not very comfortable. All right, guys, so we've got our headset hooked up. Okay, I can hear. That's good. I talked about the comfort before. It's not bad, but it's not great. By the way, guys, major key, I almost forgot the Spiderman Mousepad. Do you normally sit in this chair? No. So, wow. That's normally what I do when I get stressed. I just start to, my hat gets higher and higher on my head, kind of like Ray J. But essentially, the last clip you saw was about 3 hours ago. And I thought we were good to go. We were ready to test it out, see if we could max out the system, play some intense video games, see if the system would be able to deal with it. I even got the Spiderman Mousepad, so we were ready to rumble. And unfortunately, I tried to set it up, and basically I was getting an error that my drivers weren't up to date. So I went to GeForce, I went to download the most up-to-date game-ready drivers. I did that, and see the monitor goes right to the edge here, right? Wait for it, doesn't go to the edge. So there's a gap here. So basically that gap runs all the way around the monitor. It still works. I can still, surf the web and do what I do. I can use OBS to screen record now. There's basically like 2 inches on all sides of the monitor that it's zoomed in, and the dimensions feel a little bit weird. Obviously I went into display, tried to fix it through standard display settings. Trust me, I did like all the standard things that you would do to try and fix this, and then some. And then not only did I try and figure everything out, being somewhat of a noob with computers, I realized I should probably get some help. So I got Jenny to help me out. We did a whole bunch of research for like 2-3 hours, like I said, and nothing worked. I even swapped the monitor. I don't know if you guys could see the monitor before, but I tried a different monitor because we thought maybe the drivers weren't compatible. Did a whole bunch of stuff that, some of it I just can't even properly explain because I don't really know what we were doing. We couldn't figure it out. Now, as you guys remember, we thought we might be having some issues with the graphics card when we were even in the building phase, but we figured we fixed those, and we thought that this might be an issue with the graphics card again, and some compatibility issues with either the monitors or the drivers. Like I said, I don't really know exactly what's going on, but something was wrong, and we confirmed that it was the graphics card. So there's a PNP error, which I don't really know what that means, but if you guys know about computers, maybe you know what it means. And we couldn't install the most updated drivers because of, I'm guessing, some type of compatibility issue. And as a result, we're stuck with this screen, I think. I don't know if that's exactly what's causing it, but I'm pretty sure based off of the error that we found and the fact that it was on the graphics card that this is what's causing the issue. But all of that aside, we are about 4 or 5 days deep into trying to build and get this computer to work. Obviously, it's taken longer because I'm a noob and this was my first time. But when answering the question whether or not you should get your parts for at-home PC build off of Wish, I'm unfortunately gonna have to say probably not. Maybe if you're more advanced and you can troubleshoot these errors properly and avoid some of them because you just know what you're dealing with and what you're doing, then maybe. But even if everything worked flawlessly, we actually ended up paying more for a lot of the PC parts than if we had just bought them off Amazon. So for example, this actual graphics card I think was 100 or more less if we bought it on Amazon. Based off of the reviews on Amazon, nobody ran into the issue that we are running into right now. So I don't think it's an issue with that type of graphics card. I think it's an issue with the one that we got off of Wish, which is either like a knockoff version or something like that. Again, don't really know what I'm talking about. The power supply works fine. That was one of the other parts that we got from Wish. We did run into that issue because it's built in China, so they have both the European and the North American voltage on it. So that caused us a lot of problems. The case itself we got from Wish. Case is relatively fine. The other things that we got were obviously the peripherals, and we did get this based off of all the issues we've had and the fact that this is 5 days into the video. I'm not going to be installing it. We will take a look at it though. Now this has definitely been opened before. It's, oh my God. It's been opened and I'm pretty sure it's been used. It's kind of dusty. Basically same kind of format. I'm forgetting, but I think this is the heat sink, and the area where you would put the like coolant, it's a circle. On everything else it was a square because the CPU is a square. So, and like I said, it's definitely been used, and it might still work. I really don't know. Take a look at the actual CPU itself. This looks like it hasn't been touched. At least there's no bent pins, so that's good. Initially I thought this wasn't used, but I'm pretty sure it was. The pins are fine, but you can see thermal compound residue along the sides. There is a little bit of a bend. I don't know if that would work. The peripherals were really cheap, so maybe a gaming keyboard, mouse, headset isn't the worst option from Wish. They were like, I don't remember, like 50 bucks for all three. And it's a pretty cool headset. The mic works, the headset works. It sounds all right. For the price, not bad. But with that being said, honestly, everything else was a really difficult process for me. This was a lot harder than I was expecting it to be. So kudos to all the PC builders out there. I appreciate you guys a lot more. But it was fun and it was very satisfying. It feels like adult Lego. That's the best way I could describe it. But I am looking forward to doing another build that's maybe a more high-end PC that has products that I bought in Canada or in the States or off Amazon or something like that, and seeing how much easier it is to build for a newbie builder like myself. Now, even though the monitor is messed up, I do want to open up Call of Duty and see if I can actually play it. I'm assuming it'll be fine, to be honest. The keyboard is kind of clunky, by the way, and same with the mouse, but they do look cool. I would say in terms of visuals, they look cool. Okay, let's open this up. Your video memory does not meet the minimum specifications. This can cause the game to run slowly and it may stop completely. All right, so the game couldn't start because your graphics processing unit, Microsoft Basic Render Driver, is not supported. Okay, so we can't even play games. So with that being said, the conclusion: 1, learn how to build a PC. I think it's a pretty cool skill, and I am definitely going to be learning more about it, watching more videos so that I understand the inner workings of like what makes a good PC and what type of components you actually want, and learn how to better build the computer in the future, because I actually enjoyed it despite the fact that it was such a struggle. Second lesson, I hate to say it, it hurts me in my soul because you guys know I love Wish so much, but I would not advise getting your PC components off of Wish. I'm sure most of you knew that already, but now we know for sure. Thirdly, Brady, I'm sorry, but your computer's not ready yet, unfortunately. We're gonna probably have to get another graphics card, replace this. We might get a few other things. We might just completely overhaul this PC and turn it into some next level gaming system. If you guys wanna see more stuff like this around PC builds and gaming, be sure to let me know. Smash the like button. If we get over, let's say 30,000 likes on this video, I'm gonna do a part 2 where we basically make this the best gaming PC we possibly can. I'm talking buying top of the line components, and then I try and build it and see if I can do it and put together a legit badass amazing gaming PC for Brady, I guess, and or anyone else in the office, probably myself. Maybe I'll make it my streaming PC. But basically, I do enjoy this and I would like to do more videos on it. So let me know if you guys agree and you want to see more stuff. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Toodles!